It's Soldier the Game Spitter. It's a lot of picking and choosing going on in the rap game. Y'all peep that? Why Fat ain't get no backlash fucking with Boston Richey? I thought niggas don't fuck with niggas that told. Why BG ain't get no backlash fucking with Finesse2tymes? Why is why do Yo Gotti got Finesse2tymes on tour right now? He fucking with him, linking up with him. How come only Gunna and Boston Richey and 6ix9ine and motherfuckers like that get the backlash? They get picked on. But when a nigga, like, niggas still say Rollo. You got some niggas for Rollo, some ain't. So I don't understand. When Kodak did the song with 6ix9ine, everybody did interviews, everybody did videos, everybody talked shit about Kodak. But if Fat do the song with Boston, it ain't nothing. If BG do the song with Finesse or Gucci Man or whoever, it ain't nothing. Like, do niggas pick and choose because maybe Finesse got an army with him, or he got some niggas that's gonna step, or they ain't gonna duck no smoke or whatever? Is that why? Is it because the politics with Miles Ties and Jay Prince? Niggas don't want to step on Jay Prince's toes, let alone his son, or his son toes, let alone the father? Is that why too many real gangsters around him? Or you step it with Finesse, you don't believe that he flipped? You know what I'm saying? Or is it picking and choosing? Which one? Like, it gotta be something. Is it because with Boston he's still going crazy with the females, the numbers? Or is it because he's still signing the free bands and behind the scenes it's a lot of conversations going on? Future and all them, they still fuck with Boston Richey. He can make too much money off Boston Richey. I knew he was still signed. I told y'all he was still signed. You see what I'm saying? Like, I thought y'all don't fuck with Young Scooter said that free bands or BMG don't stamp no rats. So Young Scooter, why you ain't said nothing in the Future? You ain't put Boston Richey on the tape. I know you feel some type of way about Boston. Casino don't fuck with Boston Richey and all that stuff. But y'all still gonna get the money off of him though. Cause it's a good what? Business move. Y'all still see the streets behind them? Yeah. Young Scooter ain't rapped about that. He ain't say he had a conversation with Future about that. But they doing Rollo dirty. They doing Rollo dirty. So Future, if you still got Boston Richey on the label, you still need to do that song with Rollo if you need it. If you got the money, you do the song. Miles Ties ain't kicked Finesse off the label when he got down, when 10 Out of J came out with that shit. So you can look at it a couple of different ways. You can look at it like them niggas don't believe they told. They don't believe it. They don't believe Boston. They don't believe Finesse did that stuff. Or they fucking with him because he tapped in. You know what I'm saying? The streets just don't care. They'll look that shit over. They ain't even gonna speak on it. They ain't even gonna speak on it. But I can see niggas picking and choosing though. Niggas ain't said nothing to Fat, or nothing to BG, or nothing to Gucci Man, or nothing to Yo Gotti, or nothing to nobody. Like, but Kodak, Gunna, Kodak gonna get the backlash because he fuck with 6ix9ine. Whack 100, he'll get backlash. Gunna, he gonna get called a rat. Boston Richey, shit like that. But even with Boosie, the way he feel about Finesse, he only feeling like that behind the scenes. He ain't gonna say no shit like that on camera because he don't want to go to war. He fighting the feds. He ain't gonna go in too crazy. So he gonna keep his comments to himself. And he don't want to step on Jay Prince Jr. or the daddy toes going to war with Finesse. Y'all don't think Jay Prince Jr. probably called Boosie and told him, hey, chill on Finesse. That's my artist. Like, hey, don't speak on that shit. Like, he probably ain't say it like that, or he probably did, you know. Boosie fuck with Jay Prince. You understand? They could have some dirt on one another, or Jay Prince could know some things, or Boosie could know some things, you know what I'm saying? So they got a different kind of friendship. You understand? Like, shit went down not too long ago. So, hey. He'll do that for Jay Prince Jr. No question, he'll do that. Yeah, I ain't gonna speak on him. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna make sure Vlad don't ask me about it. You see, Vlad ain't saying nothing about, you know what I'm saying? He ain't saying nothing about Finesse, saying something about the bloggers or something like that. Why Vlad wouldn't bring up Finesse to Boosie? Why wouldn't he? You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, probably made him a phone call or shot him a text. You see what I'm saying? Like how he ain't gonna really speak on P. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? Politics. If there's somebody else, you gonna speak on it. They ain't got no ties with nobody that he deal with. See, Boosie fuck with Jay Prince Jr., so he ain't gonna go at Finesse. But to his homeboys in the house, the Boosie house, he talking shit about Boston and Finesse and all that stuff. But he ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't calling everybody out. That's flawed. You the nigga who called you the Black 1090J. Really? But when a nigga got an army like Finesse in politics, see, Boosie still care about friends. He care about friends, having friends. That's why he ain't gonna go at QCP or Finesse or motherfuckers in Atlanta. Certain motherfuckers, he ain't gonna do that there. He hate he gotta go against Rod Wave. He don't want everybody in the rap game turning their back on him and not talking to him and fucking with him and shit. That'll hurt Boosie. That'll hurt Boosie. So, in the inside, you know, on the outside, he gonna tell us he don't give a fuck about that, but in the inside, yeah, he want friends. He like to party. They help him fight his demons. When a lot of people around him, he like a lot of people around him. That's why a lot of people stay at the house or always at the house. A good 6 people or better. You see what I'm saying? So, Boosie the type of guy that like to feel like a king. He the type of guy that like to feel like a king. So he want everybody to submit to him. So what he want around them? Bitches and young niggas. These the top 2 people that's gonna make you feel like a king when you're a street guy or a rapper. Young niggas and bitches. They gonna submit. They gonna look up to you. They gonna bow down. You see what I'm saying? They gonna be fascinated with your stories because you got the house, you got the fame. Motherfucker call you a hero, like, so you something to look up to them. You the best thing to them, but they don't really know they only around for that purpose. Cause he like to feel like the king, the one that's at the top. He don't want nobody beside him, only under him. Only under him. Boosie care about friends. He don't want to be lonely. He care about that shit, man. He don't want to just hang with Desi Banks and DC Fly, DC Young Fly. Going to the game with DC Young Fly, hanging with Desi Banks. He'll go to the game and shit like that. Come to the party. Trouble gone. That was his dog. Trouble gone. School. All his real friends dead or in prison. Or he fell out with them. His brother tripping, so he ain't really got the relationships he got, the business. He ain't really trying to put that up. He already got IG hating on him, so he ain't gonna mash the gas on everybody. He ain't gonna do that. He wish he wouldn't have took that road. Like I say anything to anybody. Now it's coming back to bite him. Now people like, hold up, why you ain't? Oh, you ain't gonna say it? Nah. He needed connections. This connection is connected to this guy, so I can't bash him. That's stupid. Like, it ain't my situation. I'm out of my business. I need to get my money because I'm dealing with him. Yeah. But they'll say in the song, Boosie will say, if you hang with one, a nigga who told, then you that too, or you will. So you look past that, he'll still do business. He'll still keep that relationship. You want that. You don't want to call them promoters, and now he ain't really getting no. He's seeing the money slow up in Georgia, around that whole area, or the surrounding areas. Making phone calls. Carolinas, he's still good. You always gonna be sturdy here. You know what I'm saying? That can happen though. Playing with Big Dog, they got pull and power all over the city. They got real respect and shit like that. Done a lot. Gave back, all that stuff, yeah. Like, then on top of that, Rod Wave, Young Blue, Young Boy, Kodak. All these niggas don't like Boosie now. Young Boy, Kodak, Rod Wave, TQ, his brother, his old ops from the hood. Who else? A lot of big dogs. Yeah, Young Boy, Kodak. Them the two big. Oh, and Rod Wave. A lot of big dogs. You know, Jay don't fuck with him. Jay don't fuck with Boosie. Ain't never embraced him. Ain't never. Nah. Diddy'll be fake with him. He'll smile in his face and shit like that. And Boosie, you know why you gotta bite your tongue? And you gotta pick and choose? Because you ain't built that empire with a whole bunch of bosses, superstars. You the only one. So that's why you need friends like DC Young Fly and Desi Banks in trouble, because your artists ain't on their level. Your artists don't got their status. Your niggas don't got their status. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's a different vibe from hanging with your niggas that be in the house with you versus rich niggas with fame and money more than you. You like that better at times. But you didn't build that empire. You had that empire like that. All your artists, top dogs. Niggas gotta kiss your ass, record labels, everybody. Or your artists, they gotta kiss their ass. You could be way more cocky. But since you solo thugging, you need the connections. You need it. If you would have had 4 or 5 artists under your belt, or 3, they got deals with Rock Nation, Def Jam, Interscope, Cash Money, whoever. But they got backup, so it ain't no blackballing. And they selling records, they them niggas or bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't how you want your empire to be. That ain't how you want it. You ain't want that East G, Moneybag Yo, Black Youngster, Lil Migo, 42 Doug. You ain't want that. Nah. Just Boosie. Just Boosie. You still did good. You did a damn good job. You did a damn good job. So now you gotta, you know, run with your move. You know what you gotta do to survive. Nigga, do what you gotta do. He ain't goddamn trying to burn the bridges. He like Atlanta. He want to keep getting money and enjoying himself. He like to laugh and have a good time. Go to the game. That's when he can get away. That's when Boosie get away, when he go to the game. He laugh. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really get treated like a celebrity. He is, but he ain't. Like, everybody ain't rushing him. It ain't all eyes on him. He can chill. He good. You know what I'm saying? Like, get full of that shit. Be loud. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's his shit right there. That's what TQ don't understand. The beef with him and Boosie, besides the contract, him still being upset when he was a child and his mama saying that he was the favorite. That's what TQ ain't understanding. Like, he always wanted his mama to be proud of him the most. he feel like he done way more than you, TQ. So how can his mama be more proud of you or take your side or whatever, or being more understanding to you, being more lenient to you versus him? This is why she'll get some of the hatred. So it'll be times where Boosie probably will cuss her out, because he's still mad at her. Yeah, they arguing about this right here, but he's still mad from being a child of her giving you too much love. Yeah, he could have been bad, but he feel like he done paid her back for that. He made something of himself. You see what I'm saying? Like, he don't understand why he ain't the best, he ain't the top, but he done did the most. So yeah, he'll cuss her out or whatever, fall out with her, don't talk to her, all that stuff. And it all started since he was a child. But he ain't understanding him being bad as a child played a part of her, his mom, taking his side. She probably could trust him. If you bad, that means you're a lie. You a lie. So if you don't really lie like that, then you lie. Like, you feel like she took his side more. He felt like you was spoiled. You was bad, still got the new shoes or whatever. Or you still got to do what you wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? So you could try to throw it off and say, he went to a better school. Boosie, you ain't want to go to that school. You wanted to go to the school you was at. Stop acting like you was smarter than everybody in the class. They ain't trying to skip you from 5th grade to 7th grade, 6th grade to 8th grade, 1st grade to 3rd grade. You wasn't that kid. You played sports. That's it. So what you need to go to a private school or uppity school for? That ain't your kind. You wouldn't have liked it. You wouldn't have liked it. You would have got a spell. You would have got a spell. You don't fit in there. So you mix that with business and contracts and artists and so much money coming in. He ain't keeping account of everything. He don't stay on top because the whole time he getting high, getting drunk, going to all these clubs, fucking with all these artists, dealing with all this criminal shit, beef, whatever, different females, baby mamas. He ain't keeping up with all the money and everything. If he feel like something missing, then he got people in his ear. So when he on bullshit, he thinking bullshit, he ain't got nobody beside him that's gonna try to, find the truth and put it in his head. So if he thinking wrong or if he talking crazy, he be like, nah, but I don't think your brother will do that. Like, he probably was trying to do this, you should go hear him out. Talk to him. He ain't got nobody like that. They gonna stamp what he's saying, agree with him, tell him we'll knock his ass down, we'll jump him, what you want us to do? Nah, I can't do that. Like, police, that shit gonna crush my empire. We can't crush him. My mama, she'll flip on me. She probably take a stand. Like, shit like that, they be talking like that. I don't know why TQ don't think that. One of Boosie niggas then stepped up and said, nigga, what you want me to do with him? Boosie like, nah, I crush his ass. Like, he like, nah, I'm just gonna make him look bad. I'm gonna make sure he don't make no money. I'm gonna make sure don't no promoters, don't no artists, don't no, yeah, they don't fuck with him. So he can kind of sue. He can, he should. He should, he need the money. He need the money. If you gonna tear down his name, why not? I ain't sue me, okay, but don't tear down my name too. You said you want me to pay you. Why you trying to stop me from me? If you want me to pay you, you want the money, but you trying to tell motherfuckers I done stole and don't do business with me and whatever you saying. It's hurting me, ain't helping me. Nah, just talk your shit under your comments and yeah. Oh, I gotta get that, man. You owe me $200-300 grand, $400 grand. I'm getting death threats and all that stuff. People saying they sending me pictures of my car, saying they seen me and all that stuff. You ain't going through that. You ain't going through that. I know you probably get niggas saying they want to do something to you and shit like that, but they ain't taking pictures of your car and sending them and tearing you down on the internet, including you. Like, ain't no artist doing you like that. Nah, you got fans, they ain't got no voice. you a big voice. You got a big following. You know connections. You know promoters. You know artists. You know all these people. And you doing me like that? They just them. They just typing in their phone. That's it. They may get a whole bunch of likes. That's it. But you gonna change a nigga mind, another man's mind. That's what you trying to do. You trying to burn my bridges, and I ain't even crossed nobody. That's how TQ feel. But TQ gotta fight this shit. You gotta fight it. Now TQ, he came with an uppercut. Now. He was right about that song. They Dyking, College Park. You on. You been doing that song since it came out. And you ain't play that song right. Why the fuck you ain't never do no video till They Dyking? You still can do that video and it still will do millions of views. Like that was dumb as hell. You got a big song like that on the street, but you ain't gonna do the song, the video to it. And had a hose kissing in the back seat and all that stuff. Going crazy. Yeah, you probably owe College Park some millions. Or at least an M, because you've been performing that about 15 years? 10 years? How long that beat been out? That something, that Jesus something. Because you did that shit right when he did it. Like right after that shit, maybe some months on that mixtape. So a good 10, 15 years. Oh yeah, you owe some M's. You owe some M's. And performance pay, and performance rights. Yeah, in College Park, he ain't even trip. Broadway, you can definitely hit up College Park. Like, you ain't gonna go get the money. You ain't gonna go get them M's. Let this shit build up over the years, over a decade. 2 or 3 M's. 1.5. I'll take that. He gotta keep performing that. He gotta pay Trill when he performed Wipe Me Down and Zoom and Help the Police and Long Journey. All them songs, them old songs. He hate when he goddamn gotta perform Wipe Me Down and Independent and all these songs. He wanna do that new shit, but the people ain't feeling that new shit. They wanna hear that old shit. So Boosie gotta cut that check a lot of different ways. So doing features, him doing all these features, doing songs with anybody, it do water down the brand. When you do songs with everybody and anybody, it do water down your brand. Them artists that say you get money and it work, but if you notice, all the artists that do songs, do features and videos everywhere they go, you don't never see them on big billboard songs. A big artist not gonna go grab them. You don't really see that. Now they can pay or they may do a little song, a little collab, but they don't never do nothing too crazy. I feel like when an artist do that, unless you're a street independent artist, got your own label, but if you're a signed artist and you got to do that everywhere you go, yeah, you get millions of dollars and it work, but I feel like you stay at a certain pace as an artist. At a certain level as an artist. You stay at a certain level. I don't see no artists growing when they do that. Yeah, they bank account and shit like that, but that's it. But they spending that money too. So since Boosie got to cut the check so many different ways, his main source of income will still be the features, because that's new material and he owns his new master. So him selling his movies, his new records, which they don't really sell a lot, but it still is. Because when he do shows, he got to slice that pie a lot of different ways. A lot of different ways. So, but it's a blessing that Boosie hustle hard like he do. He grind hard like he do. And still live a Future, Lil Durk, Yo Gotti, you see what I'm saying? Migos type of lifestyle. So he gonna do 4 or 5 shows a week, 4 or 5 verses, 6 verses a week, a whole bunch of promo, a whole bunch of this and that. So he good. He gotta work hard. It take a toll on his body. It take a toll now, but he still, that's why it's smart of him building the houses and doing all that there. So he ain't gotta, once everything, all his dreams and goals come true, he ain't really gotta do 1,000 verses. And he may only do shows. He ain't finna just be doing a whole bunch of, he can cut back on some shit so it can be better for his body, better for his mind. ain't got nothing to do with no song. A trail on no songs. Ain't got nothing. Yeah, he wrote the bitch, so he probably gonna cut that check. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is on that. If he own writer's pay, yeah, he gonna get that. 25%, whatever, he gonna get that. So it's gonna take a little minute, but he gonna get it. Broadway gonna set out in court. Other than that, like, he probably gonna pay, because it was bar for bar. It was bar for bar, so yeah, what it is. But that might take on this conversation right here though. And tap in. You know, y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. You know, subscribe to the channel. You know, the IG, the_game_spitter, the Cash App in the bio. So y'all already know the vibe. Y'all be cool though, man. Go.